Director of Gaye Njorro, Gaye. Statement by the Chairperson, Mrs. Mariam Adunetsi. We have statement by ex-students. Since it's a 10-year graduation ceremony, we will give you testimonies of students who have passed through this school the past 10 years today. By Big Far, parade of creative work that students did during their exam, keynote address by higher education, a representative from the higher education, and statement by students from Brusubi, that is Nina da Costa. And we will have drama on the team, Gaye Njorro Drama Group, the team that is getting youth off the street. Statement by guest speaker, Mrs. Maria da Costa. Vote of thanks by the head boy. Prizes, presentation of certificates, national anthem, then we close the session. For the meantime, we will start with the introduction of the member of the high table. And I will start from the first person who's going to join the high table, who is no other person than Mrs. Fatsin Gaye. Can you please give her a round of applause? We're going to have today, who will give you a testimony of what they have achieved so far after going through Gaye Njorro Skills Academy for the past 10 years. So we move on. Now we're going to call on the graduates to come in, and as they're coming in, one by one, we'll have the music introduced by the Kora man to welcome the graduates, because today is a day that's supposed to be a memorable day for them, and it's a day that they're going to celebrate because they have...
This poem is dedicated to my mother, Madam Fatsin Gaye, African woman. A woman who is endowed with rich talent. A woman who drives destitute girl child from the street. An African woman with her benevolent love who shares and cares for all. To build an academy, to train girls who have not identified their talents, to bring a girl child to face challenges in life. Oh, African woman, you are great. Your legacy in Gaye Njorro will be remembered. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Anna. Fatumane will lead us in just giving a brief summary of where we started and who is Fatu Gaye Njorro.
Thank you, Seoma. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, invited guests, graduates. I welcome you all to this program. And I'm just going to give you a brief rundown of who Fatsin Gaye is. And I will start. I have come to believe that each of us has a personal calling that is as unique as a fingerprint. And the best way to succeed is to discover what you love, find a way to offer it as a service, working hard, and allowing the energy of the universe to lead you. Therefore, I will present to you a loving, caring, compassionate, integrated, devoted, intelligent, charming, and above all, a woman of substance, who had worked her entire life to make others live life a decent living. Gaye Njorro Foundation came into being when this woman saw the need to help save lives through training, through skills training. I have a passion and I have a mission, and the mission is to get you off the street. In 2005, after studying in the United Kingdom for 10 years and graduated with a degree in banking and finance, she moved to the Gambia for a job in the banking. However, she decided to become an entrepreneur in order to balance and also follow her passion. As a hairstylist, she's so passionate which she pursued part-time while in the UK in 2007. Gaye Njorro Foundation opened initially as a hair salon. 2 years later, she saw the vulnerable of young girls in the street. She transformed the salon to a skills training for the hairdressers, beauty, cosmetology, and massage therapy. The center was accredited by NACA with the license to operate as a training center. In that year, the school graduated 14 students who are all graduates, who have graduated and either found jobs, opportunities, or started their own businesses. This woman built a network with skills, key stakeholders like the Social Development Fund, SDF, Minister of Women Affairs, and National Youth Service Scheme, NYSS. With their support, the center enrolled 50 students. After the success of the second graduation, the center attracted new partners, such as the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, which supported the opening of a new skills training center, the Foundation of Empowerment for Youths at the border in North Bank region, Farafenni. She worked with the Minister of Sport, Minister of Youth and Sport, appointed as a board member of the National Enterprise Development Initiative, NEDI, to promote youth and enterprise development. Through further networking, a partnership with Mori University of Hair Designs, based in the United States, made it possible to provide the first hairdressing course in the Gambia. Other partners abroad have offered mentorship and grant. In 2014, since the inception of Empratech training, she always seeks new opportunities, among which are partnership, networking, and communication. Helping her build partnership with relevant institutions in the same year. She was selected as a trainer and a project technical steering committee under the Empratech project. In September 2016, she was certified by ONTAC as a national trainer to train entrepreneurs in the Gambia on entrepreneurship and beyond. In 2016, ONTAC selected her as the finalist for the Women Enterprise Empathic Women in Business Award in 2016 in Kenya, which she became the social enterprise winner of that year. This woman has not only trained entrepreneurs in the Gambia, but gone beyond enterprise in Ghana, Cameroon, Nigeria, and you name them. She has worked her entire life, and she has made it possible for young girls to live a decent life in the Gambia and abroad. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, I present to you Gaye, the proprietress of Gaye Njorro Skills Academy, and today we are here to graduate 135 students. And we give a round of applause to that. The school started just with 14 students, and today here we are. More than 2,000 students have graduated from Gaye Njorro. That's a big plus for Gaye Njorro. Patu, you're welcome.
Now we will move on to another one. This is a tribute to Fatu Gaye Njorro again by a student and an individual who has really tried to see the impact of this woman's work in the Gambia. I invite Mam Gaye to the floor. Mam Gaye.
dañuy sant yàlla bi nga xamante ne nii moom moo ñu indi fii ci réewu Gambie mu doon loo xamante ne nii ñun sénégalais yi dafa doon fierté si ñun ndax dañu naan Sénégambie ñuy ñaan yàlla aussi ñaari dëkk yi yàlla na leen yàlla taxawu jàppale leen bu baax a baax tey jii nag li tax ñu ñëw fii dafa am société yoo xamante ne nii ñoom ñoo nekk Sénégal comme muy Meshlinda Darling ak beneen école boo xamante ne nii mooy complexe Eva bu tiisee partenariat ak Gaye Njorro ñoom ñoo ñu fi yabal ñu représenté leen fi ci loolu nag ñu di leen xamal ni ñoom fi ñëw ci institut bi Gaye Njorro bi nga xamante ne nii madame Fatou Sène Gaye moom moo ko diriger bon moom mi nga xamante ni nii njàngam en 1996 am na benn lijaasa ci lycée éducation continue mu jóge fa en 1998 dem Angleterre ci université Wolf am fa lijaasa jóge waat fa aussi en 2001 mu dem Angleterre ci université am fa lijaasa ci banque finance bon mu am licence aussi en 2002 ci Angleterre ci Leicester jóge fa aussi en 2003 2004 mu am lijaasa ci opération bancaire finance à l'université Guildhall de Londres donc kooku mu doon nit koo xamante ni nii mun nañ wax ni référence la surtout ci jigéen mu daal di jël loolu daal ne nag man li may def mooy damay former jeunesse boo xamante ni nii ëllëg dinañ mën a taxawu seen tool ci lan mooy mu former ci cosmétologie coiffure beauté thérapie massage restauration menuiserie installation électrique technologie ci informatique mu ni aussi man du ma yem foofu damay continuer ci yeneen région yi gën ko yaatal ba nga xamante ni nii liggéey bi mooy liggéey ku nekk dina ci mën a teg sa bët ci loolu nag mu doon koo xamante ni nii jëkkëram aussi bàyyiwu ko ci mi ngi ko ci jàppale bu baax a baax ak équipe bi nga xamante ni nii ñoom ñoo constitué Gaye Njorro ci wàllu boobu mu doon fukki at yoo xamante ni nii Gaye Njorro tey jii daf koy feete ni mu koy feetee mooy formé na ñaari junni étudiant ak téeméer ak juróom fukk ci fukki at boo xoolee équivalence bi at mu nekk formé na ci ñaari téeméeri étudiant ak fukk ak juróom kon donc mu doon loo xamante ni lu jar a sargal la.
I would also like to thank Nina. Nina is Gaye Njorro. When I said Nina is Gaye Njorro, she will come and tell you why she is Gaye Njorro. She is the reason why I get use of the street, and she will attest to that when she comes. Aissatou was trained in Farafenni. I believe that they go into school, yes. They can have their education at school, stop at grade 12. But I said I want to partner with the school so that the students in grade 12 and grade 9 can come to the skill center in the afternoon, and when they graduate, choose a career, whether to be an entrepreneur or to go back to the education system. And Aissatou is a testimony of that. When she finished her course in Farafenni, she decided to be an entrepreneur. And now she's supported by the International Trade Center, she's supported by YEP, she's making the waves worldwide. Gaye Njorro, we are the champions. Gaye, she's not a student of Gaye Njorro, but she inspired me so much. I've trained her in the MPTech program, and I want her to come and do a testimony so she can inspire a lot of youth. She's a graduate from the university, but she didn't waste time. She said, I want to be a farmer, and she had a very successful poultry farm. That is why I brought her. Ngaye is a proud student of Gaye Njorro at Farafenni. She started when we started, and Sally will remember that. And Ngaye is here today. She has made waves nationally, internationally. She's here to say something. You see, Farafenni, Sally, your girls are moving, right? And finally, we have the women's group. When Gaye Njorro started, the first support we had was the women's group, because it's a women empowerment, and they supported us, strengthening our capacity before SDF coming. So when we have 10 years, and when women's group, we just went there yesterday. We said, it's 10 years, we've got no letter, we couldn't bring, we forward, we come, Fanta said we come, and they did. So thank you to the women's group. Why I'm so passionate today? I am over the moon today because of seeing Salimata today. Salimata is the woman that believed in us. When we did our second graduation, she called me at her office and said, Fat, where do you want to go? What next do you want to do? And I said, I've trained 2 young girls in Farafenni. I've never been to Farafenni, but if I'm taking to Farafenni, I would like to start. She get up and give me a hand and said, Fatima, we're going to Farafenni. She's the woman that opened Farafenni. Let's clap for her. That is why when I sit here and I saw her, I was so emotional. Couldn't pray you. I'm so really grateful. And to tell you something, we moved into Soma. And also, we've been supported by the CEO of Soma. They've given us 2 weeks ago a school, fully complete, solar system, water, everything. Down to Mr. Sise, the CEO of Soma. So Gaye is in Soma right now. Just getting youths off the streets. That is what we mean. And that's our motto for today. That's our theme for today. We're going to talk about how we get the youth off the streets. And the youth that we've got on the streets, what are they doing? They will tell you. To the graduates, today I don't have a speech, I just have few advice to you guys. They said no man is an empty cup. And you have proven that today. You have done this beautiful creative work that nobody ever thought of. Even me, it amazes me. So it means that you are in value. We're giving you the opportunity to unleash your potential. And you have done that. You have done that because you've given the conducive environment, you get the best lecturers to train you, and you have all attest to that. You've done beautifully well, and you're all graduating today. But the journey is just starting. The life of an entrepreneur is full of challenges. Every day you wake up, you have to think of what to do, how to add value, how to have a competitive edge above the others to stand out in the market. And you have taught how to do that. Go out there, think outside the box, add the value, and we'll hear you everywhere, because it is possible. You are empowered today, but you can empower others, to empower others, to empower others. And the entrepreneurs are the movers and shakers of any given economy. And you will move the economy of the Gambia, and I believe. I'll say bravo to the parents. Before the parents, I'll say bravo to my lovely husband, who's always supporting me. To my family, my kids haven't seen me because my life is all about social life. I go around the world to support people, entrepreneurship, skills training, name it, I go everywhere. But my family are in love with what I do. When my brother just did the poem today, I didn't know. But I know that this is real love. That's the love that they have for me. My sisters, I cannot pay them. I have my sister Gona here. She's always supported me. Whatever I want to do, even if it's going to attract her, she says, I'll do it, don't worry. She comes to my house at 6 in the morning just to cook the lunch and do everything. I cannot pay my sisters. Saying Abu Yasi, saying my brothers, even Gaye, Wali, I salute all of them. This thing would not happen without my staff. I'll say bravo to my staff. Hadi, Ibrahim, Safi, my daughter, is part of the team now. Our Adi Mariama, Ayu, he is the champion in the drama. You know, Adi boy, my lovely darling. Moriba, I'm proud of, because Moriba said to me, Auntie Fadu, I want to go through the bad way, because I'm learning skills and it's wasting my time. I said, Moriba, we'll do it in Farafenni. And we did. When he finished, they called me and said, Moriba is doing some meeting that he will go. I employed him in Farafenni and I didn't need him. Just give him $1,000 just to keep him. The following year, when I know that he was good, he's now in grocery, and he did so lovely jobs that you will see with the tailoring. He's a tailoring in the grocery now. So you see, all our students are our experts. Tira, he's an expert of Gaye. All of them, Farmata, Sukai, we love you all. I cannot miss all, but I love all of you. And so we are coming. See you, we are coming. Gaye is coming. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so honored today. 10 years is a milestone. We've gone through Senegal. We have partners in Senegal through Mumbai. We have partners with Ms. Linda. We have partners with Complex Eva. They were here 2 years ago. And we always go to Senegal to take our students to have a one-teach-one. We have partners in the US that are coming in October. 10 of them, and we also have a new partner in the US called Kent University. They're coming with a crew to do a documentary about Gaye and take it back to the US to show our work in Africa. So with Gaye, the sky is the limit. Thank you.
And the graduation of young ladies and gentlemen
who have successfully completed a cycle of training in different skills at the Academy. As history would have it, it all started as a beauty salon we had when the lady was giving us the biography of Gaye, growing gradually to a skill center with a handful of young girls in the Greater Banjul area, further expanding to establish an annex in Farafenni. And right now she has informed us of the summer one. Congratulations. All this happened in the fulfillment of a goal, taking the youths out of the street. As we have already mentioned, that's the motto, but that was her passion. And indeed, she has fulfilled that by making productive and responsible citizens who will contribute to the development of the nation rather than be liabilities and dependents to their families, communities, and the nation at large. So which means she has contributed more than 2,000 young Gambians that are so productive to our economy. It is also obvious that without the steadfastness, commitment, sacrifice, innovativeness, creativity, determination, and dedication of Mrs. Gaye, and with the able help of her favorable husband, because when I came in today, the first person that I met was the husband. She wasn't around. That is to show you that as women, we also need the support of the men. We can't achieve what we want to achieve without the support of the men. And today I have been calling you Daddy. Daddy, I'm telling you a big thank you, because today we will not celebrate her without your support. So which means you are part of our celebration today, and we are telling you thank you very much for all the support that you've given us. Thank you. The acquisition of life and livelihood skills is one of the key pillars that can transform a person from total dependency to self-employment, independent person and poverty, and from poverty to glory, and also the possibility of creating employment opportunities for others. Gone are the days when all will rely on white-collar jobs. See, abandon a white-collar job. So gone are the days when we all rely on white-collar jobs or regard skills training and acquisition of a trade for school dropouts, illiterate, and the less intellectually inclined or gifted. Where the required skill training and the mastery of the skill, one is bounded to earn a whole year's salary of a civil servant with just a single contract. Mr. Chairperson, the graduates today have the key to make a significant positive difference in their life and that of their families, and turn their backs to dependency and poverty for good. Inasmuch as we celebrate today, the acquisition of certificate is not an end in itself, but a means to an end. You are therefore urged to go by the principles of what you were taught and deliver the service with the highest quality and competence in order to compete effectively with others in the market. Do not sit and idle on the ground that funds are not available. Start small. With little, you may either individually grow. With small, start with small, and the little you have will either individually or grow available. There is a saying that says that the little you have grows big, or small is beautiful, and a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. So the little that you will have, be industrious, be steadfast, like your proprietress, and you will achieve big. Remember that in the country, so many people are graduating. You're not only the only skill center, but what makes the difference is the quality of what you're going to give. And I believe with the training you have, you're going to produce that quality that will make people look for you. Because you are the ambassadors of Gaye. For people to look at Gaye, you have to sell what you were taught. And with the acts that I've seen around, I have no doubt that you will make her proud. May I take this opportunity to congratulate all the graduates for making it to completion. It has not been easy, it's challenging, and sometimes it seems impossible with frictions here and there, but finally, the final training is over and you are now certificated to prove and demonstrate to the rest of mankind that it was worth the sacrifice. I wish you all well in your endeavors and pray that you enjoy to the maximum the benefit of the skills you acquired. Once again, I would like to say, Ngacha Ngarama to Mrs. Fabusen Gaye and her husband. Bravo for your patience, your dedication, your sacrifice, your sense of wisdom, your direction and your vision and your parental care and guidance to your students. We are indeed also celebrating you and this laudable achievement. 10 years of progressive and successful service delivery is no mean achievement. So thank you once again for a job well done. To the entire board of directors, management, trainee, partners, parents and students, for your collective contribution to keep the Academy growing from strength to strength and making it smart in the field of skill transfer and nation building. Keep it up. I also call on board public and private institutions, development and donor partners to give support to the Academy, to contribute its notable contribution in making a positive change in the lives of the youth, especially the yet to be enrolled, and are thinking that it is all lost.
Assalamu alaikum to you all. Assalamu alaikum, members of the high table, graduates, ladies and gentlemen. I am Gaye from Farafenye. I was running a restaurant in Farafenye, and one day I met a hard-working lady, Auntie Fabusen Gaye, my role model, tomorrow attachment at the Caribbean Beach Hotel. I served them for 6 months. You were rich if you are a mushu. Because any minute to you, any minute, any time is valuable for you. Job within 30 minutes, you have $1,000 aside. You don't depend on anybody. All because of Njorro. And we are recommended also in selling different fabrics. Hairdressing, if we do it, you say no. So my advice to the students, graduates, like you people should value what you have, because you have an expensive job. For me, I worked with the Caribbean Beach Hotel for 4 good years, but after that, I decided to be my own. I decided to be an independent lady because I was independent. So be proud of yourself, know who you are, and value the thing you learn from Njorro. You will never regret it. Auntie F, once more di yow la buga don. Di yow la buga don. You are just a role model, and I'm so proud of you. Without you, Mama, I won't be standing here giving this speech. So I thank you so much. I thank the audience and thank everyone. Thank you so much.
She's just introduced me as a representative of higher education and as a matter of fact, I have associated with this academy for quite some time. I have most of their trainers have been participants in the training programs that I run, most specifically the training of trainers programs. So I am not a new person as far as this academy is concerned. I've been working with them for quite some time. So I'm very, very delighted to join you, Madam Gaye, and the rest of your staff to celebrate this success this evening. And I want to thank you very much for all the efforts. I am sure that the graduates are very happy, very, very delighted. But tell you what, the most delighted people, the happiest people in this room today are Madam Gaye and the trainers. As a trainer myself, if you sit back and watch your students demonstrate and exhibit what you have taught them, what you have demonstrated to them, they exhibit it successfully, it means that you have done a great job. It means that you are an excellent trainer. And I want to thank Madam and her team for a great job that they are doing at the Academy.
For them to acquire trade and skills that are marketable for employment or being self-employed, that will not only earn them a living, but also allow them to contribute to the national development. Chairperson and graduating students, let me congratulate you all on your achievement as you conclude this important phase of your life and start a new journey. Today you have graduated from a noble academy of learning that have proven beyond any doubt that the skills you have acquired, the mentoring and supervision that were provided to you has prepared you to be good ambassadors of Gaye Njorro Academy, Skills Academy. I urge you all to keep the flag of this noble institution in flying higher heights. Chairperson, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and graduating students, to the Director, Gaye Njorro and Skills Academy, we appreciate your excellent contributions to the national development and the empowerment of women and girls in this country. The Gambia Government Special Women's Bureau is proud to associate with your institution and will continue to build stronger partnership with you in our desire to your contribution to the development of the country and empowerment of women, which is a critical enabler in the National Development Plan. Madam Director, your work is commendable, and with you in partnership, we will surely change the narratives of the best interests of women and girls in the Gambia. We congratulate you for this noble initiative, and I wish you well in all your endeavors, and be rest assured of the Bureau's continued support and collaboration. I wish you all the best, and once again, congratulations to all the graduates present here. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Let's go to another one. Who can remember this song? How is that one? You go with another one? Good. Who remember this song? That's nice, right? Can we go with another one?
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Well, but the funny thing, you know what? Yeah, man, it's beautiful. Yeah. Done, Raki antifatonge. Done, Raki antifatonge. Ana Gaye, ana Gaye, ana babu kare. Babu kare na nyukile, ana babu kare.
here. This is a surprise by the Academy students. The reason why I call my kids, I call my family. When I come home, I have my 3 kids from the UK. And I use their child benefit money to put the Gaye Njorro school. That is why the school is called Gaye Njorro. It's Anna, Safi, and Baba. We use their money for their future, and I know the future will be bright. Thank you to everybody. My students, my staff, brother, I love everybody.
For being part of this August gathering. Good teachers are a rare breed. They are knowledgeable. They are knowledgeable and kind. They manage all things in the face of students who does not want to be taught, but we are lucky to have great teachers in this great institute. Our teachers and the proprietors, we thank you for the role you play in shaping our future. Your provenance, influence, and moral guidance shows us that we will make the most of our education and become productive member of society. We realize that teaching is a thankless job, but you pour your heart and soul into it. Your passion and encouragement to us does think that because you does have the words thank you every day that we are not grateful. We thank you sincerely for caring so much.
And followed by Inifu John. Fatun Dimbalan. Blessing Bello. Fatu Baji on standby. No, so hold up. Straight face this way. Come this way. Bring that back. Fatu Baji. Adingom, can you come forward? Hani Ingom. Ellen, thank you very much. You must.